So, greeting lecturer and hello everybody. We're group 5 and we're responsible for pioneer Friedrich Froebel. So our group consists of 4 members. We have Manirot, Rawut, Bondat, and Sachita. And today we're going to cover 5 main points. And the first one, background of pioneers. The second one, principles of teachings and learnings. The third one, education and schoolings. The fourth one, influence on educational practice today. Last but not least, summarize and groups reflections. So without further ado, let's just go straight to the first one, background of Friedrich Froebel. So Froebel was born in 1782 and died in 1852. He was a German educator who created something called a kindergarten, a special school for young kids. He believed that every child has a special inner spirit that needs to come out, so he decided to design kindergartens to help bring out this hidden spirit. He also thought that each country has a shared spirit shown in its stories and songs. That's why in his kindergarten, storytelling and singings were very important. And Froebel was a Johann Hendrik Pestalozzi student. He created the foundation for modern schoolings by understanding that children have different requirements and capacities. He likes Pestalozzi's idea. However, he thought that those kids would need a bit more philosophy. Therefore, he made some change to make education more about the child spirit growth. Additionally, Froebel wanted schools to be happy and secure places for kids. So he did not like the ideas of teachers just making kids memorize things without understandings. Instead, he wanted teachers to pay attention to what kid was ready for and what they need. And finally, everyone would like to thanks to Frobos because like kindergartens become a fun place where kids could play, learn, and let their inner superhero shine. So that is it for my part. So I'm going to pass this floor to Bondat. He going to present the next points.
Thank you, Leroy, for your wonderful presentation about the background of Friedrich Froebel. Now let's move to my part, which is about the principle of teaching and learning. First of all, let's understand the key term of the content, which is conscientifical. So the key term conscientifical comes from Portuguese word, which means becoming awareness and taking actions. So let's move to detail. The next one here is about the goal. So goal here is important for students to be aware of social, political, and economic conditions. So social here is about knowing how people engage together in society, and also political is about the rules it's in the society, and the last one here is about um, it's about how job and money go together. The next one here is about the dialogue and reflection. So important for students to make a close dialogue and conversation with teachers to get involvement to get more understanding of experiences in real life. So teachers should not just only share about um, uh, knowledge, but it's more than that. It's also about passing experiences teachers encounters in real life as well. The next one is about collective history. Collective history here it's important for students to know about the past history so that they can avoid the I can say the negative things happened in the past to avoid any negative change. And the next one is about identifying limitations. So students should know and find out and discover the reasons why they cannot do the things they want to. So that when students know the limitation and also things that hinder them from the things they wish to do, so that they can have freedom to make a better change, which is related to the last point. So they can make a positive changes when they know the way the issues is happened in the past. So that's all for my point. Thank you. Let's move to a big point.
Thank you, Wendet, for your clear explanation of your presentation. Now let's move on to my part, which is about education and schooling. And for the first part is teacher's personality. Froebel emphasized that the kindergarten teacher's personality was critical. This means the teachers should not only teach academic content but also embody qualities like kindness, patience, and understanding. The idea is that children learn not only from what is taught, but also from observing and imitating the teacher's behavior. A teacher who respects the individuality and dignity of each child contributes to a positive learning experience. And for the next part is cultural values. Froebel wanted teachers to exemplify the highest cultural values. This includes a value like honesty, respect, and empathy. Children, especially in their early years, learn a great deal through imitation. If the teachers models these positive cultural values, it creates a more enriching learning environment for the children. For the next point is perceiving experiences. So before becoming teachers, individuals should undergo experiences that make them sensitive to children's needs. This involves a well-rounded training that goes beyond just academic knowledge. Teachers should be equipped with the skill to create an environment where children feel cared for and supported. This could involve understanding child's psychology, effective communication, and classroom management technique. And for the next point is avoiding academic pressure. Froebel advocated for resisting pressures to introduce academic subjects too early in kindergarten. This is because such pressure often come from adults, particularly parents, rather than from the Guinean needs and readiness of the children. The focus here is on letting children explore and learn through play and experiential activities rather than introducing formal academic lesson prematurely. It's about allowing a natural progressions in learning based on the child's developmental stage. And for the last one is example for clarity. Imagine kindergarten teachers who not only teach the alphabet but also show Guinean care for each child's uniqueness. If a child is struggling, the teacher patiently help them, fostering a positive and supportive environment. This reflects Froebel's idea of the teacher's personality influencing the child's learning experience positively. And that is all for my part. And for the next part, will be presented by my next member. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert, for your very clear explanation. So now let's move to my part, which is about influence on educational practice for today. Froebel was a teacher in Germany a long time ago. He had some really good idea how to teach kids, and his biggest idea was that young children should learn through plays and hand-on activities. He thought that kids should have toys and games that help them learn about the world around them. Based on Froebel's perspective, he also believed that it was very beneficial when kids started school early. So he started the first kindergartens, which means garden for children in German. He thought that young kids should have a special place to play and learn before they started school to make them get along or used to school before they started. Even though Froebel lived long times ago, but his ideas still influence in modern education, which means Froebel's ideas are still very important in education. Many preschool and kindergarten use this idea to help kids learn and grow. Teachers believe that kids learn best when they play and explore, just like Froebel said. Also, the idea of kindergarten is used all around the world to help kids get ready for school. So even though Froebel lived long times ago, but his idea still helping kids to learn.
So right now, let's move to the last parts, which are about summary and group's reflection. So Friedrich Froebel, a German educator, pioneered the kindergarten movement, emphasizing the spiritual innocence in each child. His approach rooted in self-learning and a prepared environment, including play, songs, and symbolic objects. This holistic approach influenced global early childhood education, reaching the United States through German immigrants. Back to our idea, group's reflections. Our group resonates with Froebel's focus on holistic child development and the importance of a nurturing environment. He emphasizes on understanding children's needs aligns with our philosophy of creating caring and wholesome learning spaces. Also, his idea inspired our commitment to child-centered, imaginative, and socially engaging education. Now it comes to the end of our group presentation. Thank you.